Hey y'all, what's going on, people? Hold on, look, it's cutting up already. I ain't even want that intro to come on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, here we go with the book. Wait, where's the media? Hey y'all, Skyye Lyfe is here. Where's my? Y'all know I'm rusty. Okay, so I got this on here. But hold on, I gotta go to layout. I'm supposed to be on there with it. Which one is it? This one? No. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know StreamYard changed a whole bunch of stuff. Now, why is it taking me down when I do that? Oh, you know why? Because you're not in background reading. Ah, my ego. There we go. I think I like that. I really wanted to do the other one now. Hey, y'all. Let's see how this looks. I can do. Can't really see my Chicago flag on there. Okay, so I have to I have a couple things to say real quick. And I started later than I wanted to start. But we're gonna do a wait, let me see, can I get to the front screen? Okay. Hey Leisha Tate, how are you? Thank you for coming. Okay, so my name is Skyye Lyfe. I'm your host. And let me give you all the trigger alert. Skyye Lyfe is on the mic, okay? If you are sensitive, trigger warning and trigger alert. If you are sensitive to any of the topics in the PDiddy, real name is Puff Daddy, and the Puff Daddy trial, the R.Kelly trial, or in real life, you might want to pick another channel, okay? So, I hope everything is going good with you guys. I hope all is well. So we're gonna just I just want to say a few things about the P. Diddy trial. Of course, we always wind up referencing R.Kelly. So, and please understand, you don't have to be an R.Kelly supporter to be on this channel. I am an R.Kelly supporter. So, and of course, y'all know I gotta eat. Let me see if they gave me a fork. Okay, so let's talk about some real life topics because I haven't been including that. I'd like to give you guys a couple things that are actually going on with me in my life that might also help you or something you might already be experiencing. Lord, they done gave me some. Y'all, I love Thai food. It looks like they gave me some broccoli soup or something. I don't know what that is. Okay, so let's start with these insurance companies, okay? These insurance companies ain't loyal, okay? They ain't loyal. They ain't worth two damn flies. You sit up here and we pay insurance to all these companies, home insurance, car insurance, rental insurance, and I'm talking about State Farm. They ain't loyal. What other type of insurance? All type of insurance. And then let me tell y'all too, if you make more than one claim, you're done. Okay? They dropping that policy and you're done. So I had a situation where my And I didn't know. I'm learning every day just like everybody else. And I hadn't put in a claim in probably 20, 30 years or something. And then all of a sudden, um, my insurance agent told me to put the claim in. He knew, once I was going to do that, what was going to happen. But guess what? He didn't tell me not to do it. So they kicked me off, okay? So just know, when you are dealing with, especially with home insurance, now car insurance is a little different and rental insurance is a little different, I believe, okay? Because I've had friends that put in more than one insurance in regards to car insurance. But when it's home insurance, you get like one policy, and I want to say like it's a crazy number in like 10 or 20 years. Like, you better not file one. Okay, that's how they coming. You pay me, I screw you. Okay, that's the motto of these insurance companies. Do not trust them, people. I'm telling you right now, they play the game dirty. You spend, but that's the whole thing. You gotta have it. You don't even have the option of not having it. You gotta have it. Hey, who was that? Is that Lexington? We got Leisha Tate. Oh, they changed how we put these up here too. Lexington, how you doing? We gotta click an extra button, y'all, to put them up there. So, hold on, y'all. I'm a little hot. I don't want the air to blow y'all away though. Okay, so that's one thing. I've been dealing with switching over insurances, and also these insurance people, they dirty, y'all. You'll be okay for a couple years having your insurance at a certain amount, and then boom, they're trying to pivot off you and increase your insurance to a crazy amount. You might have to change companies, but just know when dealing with home insurance, you can put about in one claim in about 10 or 15 years. Okay, outside of that, don't do it. Okay, they will drop you, but there's a lot of shenanigans that go on with that. The other thing is, y'all, my car. I ain't gonna lie though. I have driven my car to the bone. Okay, I got all the money's worth. It was worth every dime, penny, and cent. My loyal baby. But we are dealing with we're dealing with oil leaks now. Now, granted, when I went to the car dealership, when I went to the mechanic people, I told them, go ahead and fix it. Go ahead and fix it. And then they told me that due to the age of my car, and some of you mechanic guys out here might know this to be true or might not know it to be true. I don't know. But if so, let me know. Let me say that too. Y'all make sure you all like these videos, comment on these videos. If there's some you all want to talk about, you have suggestions, if you have questions, then you need to put them on the chat. Okay, make sure you go to my community wall. Same thing. Read what's on the community wall. Ask questions, engage. You ask me a question, I'll respond. But yeah, my community wall. You all comment and make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button on this video, cause y'all, if I'm taking the time, now I'm granted I ain't on here every day. Okay, like some folks. But I'm taking the time to try and pop up, okay? So y'all make sure y'all support me. My video should have no 10 likes and 100 views. Now, come on now. Come on now. Don't do me like that. Let me know if that air is too loud. I'm a fat, skinny person. Okay. So, I feel like y'all can hear this, so. Back to what I was saying. So, yeah. I told them to go ahead and fix the leak, and they was like, oh, well, see, what's going to happen is once you start dealing with oil leaks, you fix that leak, and then somewhere else is going to leak, because I said it's something like pressure in the pipe or something like that. So that's what I'm dealing with. I did not want a car note right now. I'm okay with my car, how it is. I've been driving it. She been doing well. Her name is Silver. So it's I don't know, y'all. It's looking like we about to have to do something else. So once again, another assignment, okay, another project that I have to do. But I just wanted to make sure I'm trying to share with you guys real life experiences. But because I used to be the person, y'all, I would lease my vehicles like every, what did I do? Every 3-4 years. I don't know how I was doing it, but at least like every 4 years, I would have a new vehicle because I like new cars, okay? But some things that happened, and we'll go over that, but I wind up buying my vehicle, and that's why I kept it. Then when you get older, child, and bills start coming, and you move your money around, so cars get less important then. You know, sometimes the house is more important than the actual car. So, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. So, you know, because I want to make sure we talk about real life experiences. And if you all have any questions, make sure you put them in the chat about anything, whatever. We'll talk about it. So yeah, I'm about to have to find me a car, and I don't even like none of these cars out here, y'all. I've been looking. I'm not really impressed with any of them. Like it's a few that I've seen that I might drive, but I'm not really impressed. So I don't know. It's horrible because I feel like I got pressure. You know what I'm saying? I got pressure because I need my car. I'm not one of the people that's gonna be like, oh, I'll just take an Uber or I'll just get on the bus. No, ma'am. No, I won't be going. If you expect me to get there via Uber, cab, whatever, I may take a cab, but I don't even know. It's gonna be a stretch. Okay. So yeah, I'm one of the people that need my vehicle. I'm not into public transportation, the courtesy act is none of that. No. I want to drive my own car so I could do what I want, like I'm doing now. I could drink and, you know what I'm saying, eat soup, eat Thai food, yeah, in my car. So, but yeah, y'all pray for me, cause pray I find a vehicle I like. Cause I mean, I don't know, my people was trying to give me suggestions on stuff, and I don't like some of the stuff everybody likes. So we'll see, but just pray for me. But yeah. And I wouldn't recommend nobody keeping their car as long as I done kept my car, okay? I have to have my car very long. my, look, me and her, we've been ran. But also, that's another thing. I'm going to be feeling sad, y'all, because I got sentimental value to my car. She been with me, and I'm talking about when it was real bad. I'm talking about my stomach was touching my back. I was broke. I was low in the game. Struggle bus struggling. Me and her. It was me and this car. That's all that was we was doing. We worked it out though. And with God, okay. So y'all hold on, I'm trying to pull up the screen. Okay, so oh shoot, I might have to get off of here because it looked like they out of the trial. Doggone it, y'all. I wanted to get this in before they got out of trial. Dang, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I wanted to get this done before then. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. We'll catch them later. So let me see. Uh, what we gonna start with, y'all? We gonna get up under some people's pantyhose, y'all. We gonna get some ruffles, some feathers, cause I don't like what I'm seeing. Okay, and y'all gonna quit playing with me too. PDiddy Puff Daddy. Okay. And for those of you who don't know, that's what his real name is, Puff Daddy. And men was calling him Puff Daddy, okay? Quit playing. So, what is the topic now? I've been watching on YouTube, and some of y'all just I don't even know. I was finna disappear, but I said don't disappear. Some of y'all just have to lie and manufacture stuff, and it's really sad though. It's really really sad because you all know good and well. And it's you guys the same thing that they doing to P Diddy is the same thing that they are doing. That they did to R.Kelly, the same thing they doing to P Diddy. You all are trying to weaponize their celebrity. Okay, let's be real. We talking about this Jane Doe, super thought. Okay, super mega thought status. Okay, this young lady is a thought. She could have got a job instead of working on her back. Okay, you had your first baby daddy had some money, okay, and from what we see based on the testimony, up until the point I think they said when you made Diddy, that's what you was living off of, and then you was getting a stipend from Puff as well, P Diddy, okay. So my thing is this: let's stop. Listen, what y'all say, the young folks? Y'all say let's stop the cap. Let's stop the cap. Let's quit fretting. You know good and well. We all know. Same thing for the Cows case. You know these women went to P. Diddy and R.Kelly because they were celebrities. Okay? You went with them because they were a celebrity. If they weren't a celebrity, you will not give them the time of day. Okay? So Jane Doe went to P. Diddy because she wanted some money. Now let's go back. Okay, let's just walk it back to Cassie, the star witness. Okay, Cassie even admitted that when she said, "If I can't get with P Diddy," she said, Cassie said, "Okay, let me stop yelling. I'm sorry. I'll be loud, y'all. I'm loud and I'm animated and I can't help it." But this stuff is pissing me off. Okay, so so Cassie said, y'all, that who else is she gonna get if she can't get P Diddy? Because Jay-Z is taken. She said that, you all. She said that Jay-Z is taken, so who else is she supposed to date? Now, if that's not a pocket chaser, come on, y'all. Let's just be real. Some of you all have to act like these people don't say these things because you have to create a thing. That's another thing. I need to do a panel because I need to know. Somebody send me text messages. I need to know what is a victim, you guys, because I don't understand. I don't understand. And I'm gonna put some questions out, and if you all could put in the comments what a victim is, that will help me. Or if you all want to come on the panel, I'll drop the link. That'll help me too. But I need to know what is a victim because I don't. Oh no, are y'all still here? Hold up. Dang, I hope he ain't knock my whole lad down. Are y'all still here? Okay, yeah, y'all still here. Okay. Hey, Trina Tina, how you doing? Hey, girl. Okay, so let me know if y'all want me to drop the link in case one of y'all want to come up here and comment. Okay, so I need to know what a victim is because our definitions are not adjoining. Okay, from what I'm seeing, a lot of you people out here, you all are saying that a victim is a victim because the government has brought charges against somebody, and that's why they are a victim. I'm sorry. In all honesty, I need more than that. Okay? I need more than that. Some of you are simple people, simple minded people. You live a simple life and that's your basic understanding, but I need more than that. Okay? I can't function on such a low level. I cannot convict somebody on such a low level. I need to have some type of interviewing done to these people who want to be quote unquote victims. I need to have a discussion. I need to have some evidence. I more than just what you said. Okay? I need to have some clarification. I have to have it. I don't even know what else to say. And what is the time period for being a victim? Like, are you as soon as they say and bring the charges, you a victim? Is that when you become the victim? I mean, what's the time period for that? It's very confusing to me. I just don't understand. She said that's not a so that's what I'm saying. I don't get it. But it's like you all want to convict every black man and you want to act like just because what the government says is true. No, it's not. And we learned in the R.Kelly case that these are persuading arguments. These attorneys, why are they texting me, y'all? Father help me. These are persuaded arguments that the government is bringing. Okay, so they're trying to bring on their best story, and the defense is gonna bring on their best story on what's occurring. But I can't. I'm sorry, I can't convict nobody. I'm not gonna give nobody the title of a victim just because the government has brought charges on somebody and we haven't even seen the evidence. And then let's go further than that. Some of you all have seen the evidence, but then you mishear the evidence. You skip over the evidence. You don't want to hear this evidence. You only promote this evidence. I mean, y'all, let me tell y'all something. So a lot of y'all know this about me. I can't do the lies and the fakeness. I can't. I have to deal with situations how they are with what they are. Not with what they could be, not trying to view it through rose-colored glass. Oh, the world should be, and nobody should do this, and nobody should do that. But see, it's people like you that miss the mark. Okay, you miss the mark every time because you can't deal with reality. You can't deal with our people, our problems, our populations because you miss the mark. Okay, you cannot relate. You have to be able to relate to what we are dealing with right now, not what you want it to be, not how you feel it should be, okay? And let me say this, everybody that's educated does not have common sense, and everybody that has common sense is not educated. Now let me let that sit there for a minute. Sorry, I got me hyped up. Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Let me try and get this done so I can get off of here. I'm sick of it. You all sit up here and you want to deny that these women went to R.Kelly and these women went to PDiddy because they want to be with them because they were a celebrity and because they have money. Okay? Now, when you get the money in the PDiddy trial, they're trying to say, oh, well, he's using his money to manipulate them or coerce them or make them do what he wants them to do. Duh! That's what the agreement is. I'm going to give you 10K and you're going to jump through the fiery hoop, boo. You're going to do whatever else I ask you to do because that's why you're here. Okay? So you want the money. You want the amount of money that you decided that you want. Okay? You want that amount of money. But when it comes to me, the man, P. Diddy and Puff Daddy and Kel, oh, we can't get what we want for that money. You're gonna determine what we get for the money. It's an exchange, y'all. It's an exchange. If you want to say it's prostitution then. Charge him for that and let's move around. All this freaky stuff talking about some what he did in the bed. So what? I'm sick of it. I'm serious. I'm sick of it. What he did to her and what she said and what she ain't liking. Oh my God. Please tell me if there are not ordinary relationships in which you have dealt with men that manipulate, men that ain't worth two dead flies, that treat you wrong, that trick you. Oh, it's fraud because he told her that he was going to get her a music career. You ain't never had no man tell you he gonna come over there at 8 and tell you he want to go to the movie theater, huh? And then he gonna take you out to eat after that. And then when you get home, you ain't been to the movie theater. You been to the liquor store and the Modi. Okay, that's where you been. Okay, that's fraud too. Stop y'all shit now. I'm telling you, I can't take it. I can't take it. You all act like these are not regular human beings. These are not regular men. Like they are not functioning like regular men. Well, let me say this. They're functioning like regular men with more money, with more access. Okay? That's what's happening. Okay? But don't try to sit up here and act like men don't manipulate you into position. Don't let's not act like women don't manipulate men into position. Trust me. In my younger days, come on now. I ain't even gonna say much though. But it's on the floor. It's written and it's in the book. I was in there. Okay? Stop it. I cannot do it, but you all are trying to weaponize their celebrity to say, oh, because he's a celebrity, he's making them do these things. No, you're not, and you're there because he's a celebrity, and you want to get the money that he has, but you don't want to do what he wants you to do to get the money. Go get a job, okay? How about getting a job like the rest of us, huh? Why you can't get a job like the rest of us? We have to go to work every day, pay bills. Yeah, it ain't a lot of money, but it's more respectable than what you doing. And we don't got to get on the stand and cry about it and act like, oh, we ain't want to do it when you did. Let me tell y'all something too, y'all. Quit sending text messages, okay? Because these text messages are blowing up the spot in every trial. I done heard in the Dirk trial some text messages that came up, blew up the spot. We already know in the Kells case some text messages that came up and blew up the spot. And now in the PDiddy case, several text messages are coming up, blowing up the spot. Okay? But make all these witnesses blowing up their testimony. That's what I mean. Exposing them for the lies and the individuals who they are. Okay? They get exposed. Cassie said she didn't want to do the freak offs to the prosecution. Then when the text messages came out, it turned out that she flipped the testimony for the defense and said she did want to do the freak offs. She arranged for the freak offs. She told them she wanted to do the freak offs. She paid the people after the freak offs. I hear that part. Part you hear. You conveniently hear that part. Oh, she's a victim because she was with P. Diddy when she was young. She was a Ryan, what's his name? Ryan Leslie, baby. Sugar. She was with Ryan as a late teen. Okay, you're early teen, late teen, around 19, before P. Diddy. Okay? So if there was any victimization, if there was any grooming, if there was any Stockholm syndrome, if there was any of that shit that you guys always come up with, that's where it happened. But no, let's place it on P. Diddy because he's the black man. He's the one looking like the monster now. So you all can't deal with reality, okay? And that's why a lot of us, I can't relate to a lot of you, or you all can't relate to me, and it's okay. I never tried to be like any of you. I deal with the situations for what they are and how they are, okay? But it's women like you that keep women like me back. Because you all always, you want to celebrate mediocrity. You want to keep women weak. You want to keep women in the state of victimization. Let me ask you that too. And I'm sorry I'm not reading the chat, y'all, but because I want to make sure I get this off. Because if I read the chat is going to distract me. See, already did. Damn it, what was I saying? Okay, what was I saying? I was saying, damn, I was talking about the status of the victim. Y'all, dang, help me out, y'all. What was I talking about? Damn it, I was finna get somebody legs. Hold on, let me turn this air up, y'all. Sure, I'm hot. I'm a fat skinny person. Um, Make sure y'all hit that like button. Don't make me hit that like. Have to do a moment of silence for the likes. I bet I have 10 likes or something on there. Quit playing. Matter of fact, I'm finna look. I'm finna about to look. Quit playing on me, y'all. 5 likes. Moment of silence for the likes while I think of what I was saying. I was talking about you women that hold women like me back. I said it. I said it. You women that can't deal with reality. You women that want to see the world through rose-colored glasses and lenses. You women are the ones and the reason why Kamala Harris didn't win the presidency. Because you put the image into the world that we are weak, that we are emotional, and that we could not survive victimization. That was my question. Okay, I'm back on now. How long do you have to stay in the status of being a victim? Please understand this. I support real victims, okay? Please understand this. I'm a victim myself, and one day when I tell my story, once I set up my membership, I'm probably gonna tell the story back there because I want people to ask questions and be able to you know, we can have a little group meeting, okay? Not a victim of SA, but I am a victim, okay? And understand this: a victim turned into a survivor. I want to know how long does a person have to stay in the status of being a victim? It's not about something happened, let's not talk about it. No, my problem is you all want people to stay in the status of victimization for the rest of their lives. When do you recover? Please put. I need y'all to comment after this video. When do you recover? When do you get out of status of being a victim and you move over into being a survivor? Same thing for when people are living, us living every day in the city. We have to survive. Every day that we come outside, we are working and moving to survive. But you all have to understand there's a point that after you struggle and after you are living a life to survive, it gets to a point where you have to live, people. It's time frames for that. You're not supposed to struggle all your life. That's not what this is about. You're supposed to struggle, then you're supposed to get to a point where you can pivot and live. But you got people that are not telling you that, okay? Skyye Lyfe is always going to tell you the real life perspective. I'm not an optimist. I'm not a pessimist. I'm telling you how it is. I'm older than a lot of y'all, okay? Y'all might not know that, okay? But I am. I've been around since the Buffaloes roam. Even in Chicago, y'all see that flag in Chicago. It's a lot of things that these young people try and tell you that I've seen that live and survive, okay? But I'm telling you, that is not what life is about. Life is not about staying in a state of pitifulness and weakness. It's not. If something happens to you, I understand that. Trust me. I'm an educated person. I got 2 bachelor science degrees. Bachelor science degrees. Back in the day, you actually had to go to class and go to the library and write the stories. Okay, that's where I'm from. Okay, you had to have English for all 4 years of college, or you didn't graduate. Okay, so while I'm here bopping and saying stuff, I done lived it. I done did it. Okay. Born and raised east side of Chicago, and we can go into that another time. But I'm letting you know I've done it. Struggled, still struggling, but I feel like I'm at the point in life where I'm living on. But I want you all to understand that I don't understand why it's a group of women and it's certain bloggers, y'all. It's certain bloggers that want you all to believe that okay, boom, you're a victim. Okay, something happened to you. Okay, it's traumatic. Okay, you go get therapy. You don't go get therapy. But how long do you gotta stay there? I need to know, ghetto clap. I need to know how long do you have to stay there. But it's some women. I'm telling y'all that is why Kamala didn't win, because you have women like that have inserted into society that women are weak. We're emotional. We can't make a plan and execute a plan. And I'm so insulted because every day that I live, you guys, I live to change that idea. I want to be a representative of the other side, okay? I don't think it's only because of the strength of the man that there are certain things that they can do that I feel that I can't do, okay? Or as good. But not many. When it comes to this right here, that brain power, I don't feel that no man could touch me, okay? Now maybe I can't lift a 50-pound rock every day and throw it over there or do the construction stuff. But when it comes to that brain work, oh, I'm in there. And most women are in there too. But you got women out here that are gonna have you thinking, oh no, go home and you need to wash dishes and stay in the kitchen. No, you don't need to be out in the real world. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay? And this whole PDiddy case is in what we saw with R.Kelly too. Be real, people. These are not women of, what do I want to say? These are not women of class. Cannot buy class on the street, people. It's just not there. It is not there, okay? I don't care because they do have money. Money does not equal class, okay? I just got in an argument with my friends the other day and tried to say something like, try to act like they gonna belittle, talk about something with some money. Money don't have nothing to do with class, y'all. I don't care how much money you got. Money don't have nothing to do with your character neither, okay? It does not. Now let me see if somebody else came in here. But yeah, they done pissed me off, and they don't want to do that. Every black man with money. That's right. Hey, Skyye. Hello, chat. Hey, JoJo! JoJo! Look, now y'all, and let me throw him in the loop too. I'm gonna tell y'all, JoJo. Man, still on. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, y'all. I wonder why I can't see the comments on the other thing. Okay, so let me say this too. JoJo and Ryan Houston in the building. Okay, JoJo himself. Now make sure that air ain't too loud. Okay, and I'm about to get off of here in a minute. And we're going to have to I'm going to do a continuation. But JoJo, Joey from Houston in the building, he also said that women, I say women, people who are educated cannot relate. You have said it many times, you can't scale back. There's a divide between you and reality and the culture. And you are like an agent of chaos because it's people like you that create a separation of services and a disservice to our community because when you are educated, that you are programmed to think, to move, to function in a certain way. Okay? Very few people, like myself, are able to scale it back and make it relatable. Okay, I know skill and everybody doesn't have it. I mean, but I got a sister that's like that. Book smart and not a lick of street or common sense, y'all. I promise you. You could drop her on the corner of 79th and Stony Island with nothing. She wouldn't know what to do. She wouldn't have a first step. She probably would sit there and cry. Oh! I promise you, okay? But it's a lot of you that you just can't relate, and it's okay. But quit trying to act like you the know all be all and you got this whole thing figured out. You're not scaling it back. You're not touching the people because understand this. This PDiddy shit and this R.Kelly shit, this is some ghetto hood shit, though. This is ghetto shit. This ain't no happening in no corporate office. Okay, this ain't no upper scale. This is upper higher class entity. No, that's not what this is. This ain't that. That's why you can't relate because you up here and these women, these so-called victims you want to claim, and P Diddy they down here. This is like pimping and peddling. This some street shit, y'all. And some of y'all just not going to understand. You can try to put your book knowledge on it all you want, but you are not understanding the mindset of these women. Yes, it's a lot of psychology in this, but you still have to understand the culture of the people. Not for what you want it to be, but for what it is. I can't express that anymore. I can't. Man, y'all. Bam. That's right. Oh, I got the bam. I know I'm in there now. I got the bam. Let's see what Trina thinks that. Okay. I swear to God, y'all. Don't piss me off. I swear to God. Y'all, I'm gonna have to come back and do a part two, but thank y'all for coming in. But real talk, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. No, why would somebody be calling me, man? That is stupid. Don't call me what all the days when I'm not online, y'all, but they want to call me now. Okay. Um, no, I'm serious though. And I'm not budging and I'm standing on it and I'm sitting on it. You educated people miss the mark every time. Not just in this case, but in real life. You all can't even properly service the community because you got your book so stuck up in your behind that you can't even understand what's going on in real life. Okay? And it's sad. But we're going to let you go and stay on your high horse because you feel all of us who use good and bad English. And please, and people that know, excuse me, I ain't taking my science medicine. People that know, Skyye Lyfe comes up here and I use black and white English. I use Spanglish. I use whatever language I need to get y'all to understand. But please understand, there is a time that I have to go to work. And I'm using straight up white people English, book English, okay? But I could do that because I got it all in me. Some of y'all don't have it all in you, okay? You don't. I could be on both sides of the fence. I could go straight from the gutter or deal with the people who's like, say, oh, can you pass me the Grey Poupon? Can I have some caviar, please, with my wine? Yeah, all that. Sky Tea Party. But y'all, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I'm sorry. I should have started earlier. But thank y'all for coming in. Shout out to JoJo. Shout out to Trina. Let me see who else did I miss. Leisha, Lexington, and everybody else that's in the chat. Y'all in the bushes. Y'all can come out. Don't worry, I don't bite. I'm just loud and I'm animated. Sorry, that's where I'm from. That's how I'm coming. But thank y'all for coming. But I'm gonna do a part two. Cause what else did I put? I think I put the title was, I can't even remember the title, but I ain't finished. I ain't finished with y'all. I need to make sure y'all understand me that y'all. I don't care what you think. You're not smarter than us. You might be educated in a certain area. Okay, we all are. But when you lack the ability, that when you only have tunnel vision or only see things one way, and you're analyzing things up here, but when you need to be down here, you missing a mark. There's a gap, which is in real life, it's called a gap in services, a break of services. This is something that we deal with in real life, especially in the social service field, the human service field. We have a lot of people, we have bureaucrats that set policies based on their book knowledge and based on their book experience, because I ain't never touched down in the streets, not even part-time, okay? And they're setting all these policies and procedures that don't even scale back to the people. The way you all grew up in your small town is not how we function on the east side of Chicago, okay? You all know Bob on the corner. We in Chicago, we ain't about to be walking up to nobody talking about some, can I get a job? We don't know the corner gas station man, okay? We don't know the lady that run the bakery, okay? It's not those times. Now, when I was growing up, yeah, we had a community in a neighborhood. I don't even know what we going to call what we got now. I don't even know what we call it, y'all. What do we call it? We don't look out for each other. So the same things that applied then Don't apply now. I'm just saying. And I'm done. But I'm leaving with that. I want to know, how do you have to have some type of criteria to be a victim, or do you get the credit of being a victim just because the prosecution bring charges? How long do you have to stay in the state of being a victim? Do you get to come out of that after you recover, or do you have to stay in that state for the rest of the time to be able to be a quote unquote woman, a feminine woman? I don't know what it is. I don't know how y'all define that little section of the world that y'all got to be in, and the function. I don't know the criteria. I don't understand. And I'm a whole lot of woman. Everything on me is big. Everything on me is big. I'm not a little person when y'all see me. Okay? So I'm big woman, big sky. But I don't understand a lot of y'all. I want women to win. I want women to recover. And see, some of y'all slow people out there, oh, Skyye Lyfe is victim bad and this shit. No, Skyye Lyfe don't understand y'all. I don't understand what the end game is. What is the goal? What's the end game and the end goal for some of you people who want to support victimization? What about, shout out to the survivors. Shout out to the ones who've been through stuff, including myself. And yeah, we might be a little, traumatic, still suffering from trauma. That's normal. Okay. All of us don't have the opportunity or the money to get to therapy and services like that. But we still here and we making it. Okay, we eating it. We ain't trying to get it off. Oh, let me go hop on a man's back and get it off of him. No, we getting it ourselves. We eating ourselves. Shout out to y'all. I understand y'all. These other people, I don't. I don't understand the people that support this Jane Doe getting it off her back. You getting a couple stacks from your old baby daddy, and then PDiddy gonna tell you, look, in the trial, PDiddy told him, she was like, oh, I don't think I want to do this, the little freaky thing no more. So he was like, okay, so let's break up. Okay, you go about your way and I'll pay your rent for a couple more months. And that's another thing. If somebody's paying your rent, that's automatically domestic. I ain't never heard of no ex-trafficker paying nobody's rent. I can't, y'all. I can't. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to come back because I can't with the foolishness. When have you heard of an ex-trafficker paying somebody's rent? And especially at that amount. That's a domestic relationship. But let me go back to what I was saying. Okay, so he was like, you can leave. We can break up. Guess what, y'all? She said today, and we didn't get the rest of it, she said today that she didn't leave because she wanted to keep her position, just like Cassie. She wanted to keep her position and keep getting her rent paid. So that's what I don't understand. You want to get your rent paid, but you don't want to do what he asked you to do to get the money, which is not criminal. That being freaky and doing all them freaky tales, that's not criminal, people. I don't care because it's so foreign to you, because you haven't used baby oil in your routine, because you haven't used Astrograd in your routine. Yeah, it's foreign. It might be foreign, but that don't mean it's wrong, and it doesn't mean it's criminal. And see, that's why I got to get my studio set up, because I saw some clips that said the same thing that I said. And in the end, you a fool if you let a man, I'm talking to the women first, then I'm talking to the men. You a fool if you let a man sit up and lie to you and lie to you and lie to you and then tell you he gonna do something and then he don't do it. And then you sit up there and you're like, okay, yeah, I still believe what he says. He's still credible. I'm sorry. And I'm talking to you men too. If you got a woman who's sitting up, or whoever you date, half man, half amazing, whoever you date, if you got a person that's lying to you, telling lies, that means they are not credible. But if you continue to give that person credibility, you get what you get. That's just the way life is. Yes, it's tough. It might be a hardcore fact that you all don't want to accept, but it is what it is. If you see what a person is and you allow them to continue to treat you in that in that way and lie to you, you get what it is they give you. Yes, I'm standing on that too. Y'all can say what you want to say about Skyye Lyfe, but you're not about to call me stupid and slow. Some of y'all will never get it. Y'all don't even see that it's a problem with them. This and oh, Father help me. A lot of you all don't even see that it is a problem with them even coming after Kels and P. Diddy. Are you really trying to tell me that these two men are a threat to public safety? I mean, let's go there. People, let me tell you something. When it comes to the law, when it comes to government, our government, when they decide which cases that they're going to take, it comes down to the word public safety. If they feel you are a threat to public safety, they're going to try and get you out of there. That's what they said about R.Kelly, okay? They tried to say R.Kelly was a threat to public safety. How, Sway? How? How was R.Kelly and P. Diddy, but R.Kelly right now and Free Kels? I ain't said that in a minute. I want to let it be known. How is R.Kelly a threat to public safety? Is he all over the world? Did these women not come to him to engage in the activity that they engaged in? Don't piss me off. Just don't. You all want to act like, because they presented the documentary to act like he was a predator going around getting these girls. No, them women went to him. Just like we seen in the P. Diddy case, these women went to P. Diddy and had the option to leave and they opted out. Why? See, some of you all don't want to accept that. R.Kelly didn't go after these women. They went to him. So how is he a threat to public safety? What? In his own little world? In the little fat group that they had? The little jump off group? Okay, you want to say, oh, well, they didn't know. Okay, you put it on that, but a threat to the public safety, you act like that man was John Gotti or something like that, like he was going through and yeah, I can't do it. Same thing for P. Diddy. That little world of what they was doing in the music industry, that was that section of the world. And let's go here, matter of fact, because I'm gonna have to get off here, but we're gonna end it in this. Let's just be real. If Cassie's face card looked like Skyye Lyfe, okay, had my skin tone or a little darker and had some natural hair and then looked like the pretty Hispanic girl, we wouldn't be here, okay? We would not be here. If her name was Shantae Tarkeisha Davis, we wouldn't be here, okay? Let's start there. And then you got the whole crew of Fruity Boo that we see coming across there. All them people look to me to be white Hispanic. Okay, yeah, you got a few colors, but they also look light in their skin. We wouldn't be here. Let's start there. And you all always want to act like it's not about race. Oh, it's very much about race. If it wasn't about race, you all can't tell me that Kels and P. Diddy were the only artists or people in the music industry that engage in these freaky behaviors. And I'm only saying freaky because that's what you all are saying, and that's what it's beyond you. Now marinate on that. That's where I want to pick up when I come back. But that's what's real. Okay? You can go to all these other channels and they can say, oh, P. Diddy needs to be in jail. Why he need to be in jail? But the people in your neighborhood that you know them did way worse. You done seen them do way worse, and you done also participated in them doing way worse. Why P. Diddy got to go to jail? You all want to say Kels is a freak. You mean to tell me? What about Uncle Petey that'll put hands on and put his peach on? His eggplant on everybody in the family, and you all refuse to identify with it, and you too refuse to call the authorities on him. And guess what? Huge public safety. Because you know he done ran through your whole family and he's still walking around the neighborhood and you all ain't said nothing. I can't do the hypocrisy. I can't do the lies. I can't do it. But once again, you all can't relate. You all want to look up big, and I think it's because you all don't even know that you a hater. You mad because Kels had money. You mad and fame. You mad because P. Diddy got money and fame. These men are no more dangerous, no more freaky than anybody else. Because guess what? We only know what happened with P. Diddy now because of the case. You don't know how many other people are doing the same thing he's doing and more. Clearly, there's a group of people who engage in that activity. Clearly. But you all want to act like, oh no, because what I do, I set the standard of what should be normal in life. No, you don't. And we don't want to live your boring life. We don't want to engage. I'm sick of y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to stay y'all. But it's stuff like this, y'all. I don't know if y'all know I'm an Aries, okay? And it's certain things we just function differently. All these what ifs and I wish a dream, I wish a genie. We don't deal with all that. Bring it to us how it is, however rough, rugged, and raw it is, and that's how we gonna deal with it. But I want to leave a positive note to you all. If you're out there struggling, keep on pressing forward, okay? Skyye Lyfe has done it, still doing it, okay? You work, you set a goal, you make a plan, and then you execute it. That's how you move through in life. And life is hills and valleys, okay? Hills and valleys, ups and downs, always. I don't care what nobody says. That's what life is, okay? It's not going to change. Hills and valleys. You just have to make sure when you get down in that valley, most times, as long as you got enough money to make it through, you're going to be okay. But I'm telling you right now, life is hills and valleys. Been there, done that. Okay? But when I come back, that's what I'm going to pick up. I'm going to pick up at. Thank y'all for coming in. Let me see what you said, too, before I get out of here. Y'all done pissed me off. Let me see what Lexus said. Session for Tuesday. I don't even have my glasses. I can't say, but I'm going to look at it. Okay, y'all, so that's it. I'm about to get out of here. Who I'm going to watch? I'm going to watch to get the update on how they, because I know they done roasted Jane Doe. I know the defense got that booty good. I know they did, so I can't wait to get home and watch it. But I'm not, once again, I'm not here to offend anybody. I support real victims. I support real people with real trauma. I suffer from trauma myself, okay? And I'm going to tell you, there is no person from my city that does not suffer from some form of trauma, okay? I don't even care if they grew up in the suburbs. It's trauma. But guess what? I don't let it overtake me, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all what it is. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm gonna do a story time and I'm gonna tell y'all. But that's another thing. If you all, because I want to start doing reaction videos too. So let me know in the comments what y'all want to do. If y'all have questions, y'all can ask me some personal questions, some stuff I can't answer because it's a bunch of weirdos out here, and I don't want to go to prison. Okay, so it's only limited things that I can say. But you have questions, let me know. I'll be back. But keep striving, y'all. Maintain. Don't listen to these people that's trying to sell you a dream of a beautiful world of how it should be with berries and daffodils and geese flying over the beautiful lake. Stop it. Let's deal with what we're dealing with right now, okay? And I ain't even get to talk about that, but you got the people over in the LA riots. The city is burning. And you all want to come over here and talk about, oh, the rose-colored lens. Oh, yeah, but it shouldn't be burning, though. It's burning, but it really shouldn't be burning, okay? Everybody should be getting along, and everybody should be singing "Kumbaya." And there's nothing wrong with the immigrants being here. Where they're violent or whatever. I mean, but I'm. Let me make sure I'm clear. I don't care nothing about them being here. My thing is getting order. I don't feel like they should have more services than we do, and the people that's here. But I mean, that's it. You people. Oh yeah, let's save the city. Well. Some of y'all crazy. I don't even know how you function in your world. I don't. Some of y'all funny though. Y'all don't even know that y'all might say y'all laugh at me. I laugh at you because it's embarrassing. I don't even know how y'all do it. Oh, the world is great. Everyone gets along. Yeah, stop it. I'm sorry. Let me get out of here. Thank you everybody for coming. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure you go to my community chat, y'all. I put up different stuff on the community chat. But yeah, once again, let me close with that too. I don't have no dog in a P. Diddy fight. I'm just disgusted about how they are trying to, excuse me, make him worse of a person than he is. We're not, and to act like he is different from most other men in the world. That's my problem. The same thing they did to R.Kelly. You trying to act like he's some type of special bad man that none of us have encountered. Do I need to tell the stories? Huh? Do I need to go back and tell y'all the history of some stories where some men that lied to me, told me things that never came to fruition? Huh? Things they supposed to buy, supposed to did, supposed to took, never happened. Can I get a check? Matter of fact, can I get a recall on somebody? Huh? Because trust me, if I could get the 20 mil that Cassie got and the extra 10 piece, run it up. I'm taking a stand. Cut the check. I want my money back. Huh? You want to talk about some disappointment? Somebody who done lied. All it is lied. You mean to tell me you ain't never lied to somebody before? Stop y'all shit. You done lied. Try to act like because P Diddy done lied. Oh, lock him up for a million years. I'll never support any one-man Ricos. And I'm gonna talk to y'all too about the danger there when I get back. Because when you are, it's already done though. It's case law. You let kills go down with the one-man Rico, and it looks like they about to get Diddy. The danger of that is because when you allow them to not have to prosecute everybody that is so-called in a part of the enterprise, it makes it so much easier for them to put a Rico on somebody. I'm telling y'all, anybody in the criminal world, you're in trouble. You better get out the streets, okay? Get out the streets, y'all. Because the Rico could easily come. Do you remember back in the day, what was his name? Was it John Gotti? Do you remember back in the day when they had the Ricos and they used to prosecute the whole enterprise plus the big man? Why can't they still do that now? Now, granted, we still had rats and snitches. They was ratting and snitching on each other, but they all went down. You all are taking a whole layer of the criminality away. You saying, okay, yeah, you engaged with this criminal behavior with this person, but we're not gonna prosecute you. It's okay that you did it, but we mad at this person right here because they did it. Y'all better think. So some of you guys, you stay in the pocket. You gotta think and expand. You better think about this. The things you're making easier for them to do, you making it easy for them to lock you up. It's easy for any type of organization, and I said this before: churches, sororities, social groups, bike clubs, they coming. And I don't want to hear nothing because y'all not thinking. You're just seeing they throwing P. Diddy and R. Kelly as a smoke screen. throwing this one man Rico as a smokescreen, saying it's okay, y'all accept it, because you got people, yeah, lock P Diddy up. P Diddy is a monster. Okay, you a fool. You're a fool for not seeing exactly the agenda that they trying to push and the way that they coming, y'all. We in trouble, especially the people that's living in the world of criminality. They building more prisons. Didn't they say Trump trying to open up Alcatraz? You want to be in Alcatraz? Huh? Because that's where you're going. But let me get out of here. And congratulations to Hoover for getting, from what I understand, he got exonerated. Trump lifted his federal sentence. And to the people out here that think he's about to be free, to my understanding, he still got state charges, y'all. Okay? And real talk, I don't even like to talk about the topic because the topic is real for people that are from my city and in Illinois. I kind of I'd rather him stay in the federal prison, y'all, because if they put this man in state, everybody that told me that's been to prison, they tell me you would rather want to be in in federal prison than in the state prison, okay? Especially in Illinois. And I'm gonna try and get some of my friends that from the prison sector to come on here too and talk to y'all, because they can tell you better than I can. But yeah, I'm scared for him, y'all. I'm scared for Hoover, even though I do believe, it's still true members, okay? Even though the structure for the most part that I've seen growing up has lessened. There are still some guys who are true members, okay, in Illinois and in the prison system. So, but the people in Illinois, we play the game dirty, okay? We play the game dirty. That's all I'm gonna say. I know they're gonna do their best to protect him, but I just wish he would have. I kind of wish they would have kept him in the federal prison. But we can go over that too. If you all want to talk about that, we can go over that too. Shout out to Bonjean, because I think she's the one that brought it to Trump. And hopefully, free Kels. Hopefully, Kels will get exonerated too. R.Kelly has 2 federal charges. Not federal, yeah. He has a New York charge, and then he has a Chicago federal trial. So you guys, if R.Kelly gets pardoned by the red man, he walks free. Free Kels. We waiting on the day. You should have never got charged with no RICO. They overcharged with the RICO on R.Kelly, and they overcharged with the RICO on P.Diddy. You guys will never get me to agree with that. Ever, never, never. I don't agree with it. And you people are just sitting up here, they're trying to justify it, trying to say, oh yeah, this charge is met, the RICO met, and that's met, and the bribery's met. Y'all so lost. Y'all don't even know what you all are doing to yourself and your ancestors. You make it impossible for us to win. But let me get out of here. I keep talking. As always, do everything in God's divine order. Do everything in the spirit of righteousness to ensure righteousness prevails. Skyye Lyfe loves y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next time.